Research mode lets Claude autonomously research across hundreds of sources, spending anywhere from 5 to 45 minutes searching, adapting its approach as it goes, and then delivering a structured report with citations that you can easily verify. By now, you've probably already used Claude's regular web search, which is already pretty powerful. It can search across dozens of websites in a single message, and often gives you great results very quickly. And for the majority of tasks, that might be all you need. Research mode takes it a step further. When you turn it on, Claude doesn't just run a series of searches one after the other. It will conduct multiple searches that build on each other, adapting its approach as it finds new information, following promising leads, filling in gaps, and exploring angles it hadn't originally considered. The result is a structured report with easy to check citations, so you can verify anything it finds. To enable it, click the plus button in the bottom left of your chat and then click on Research. There are two ways I'd recommend using it. The first, and the approach I'd personally recommend for most tasks, is to start with a normal conversation. Chat with Claude and build up context. Go back and forth until it really understands what you're working on, and then toggle research on when you're ready for a deep dive. You can turn it on at any point in the conversation, so even if you didn't plan on doing research, you can always decide to go deeper mid-chat. The second approach is to go straight in. Start a new chat with research enabled, and give Claude a detailed prompt describing what you need. If your prompt wasn't specific enough, Claude will ask follow-up questions before it starts, but the more detail you give upfront, the better the results. When crafting your research prompt, think about all the same things you might think about when making a great regular prompt, but try to be as detailed as possible. Research also gets more powerful with connected integrations. If you've got Google Workspace or other tools connected, research doesn't have to just search the web. It can pull from your emails, calendar, and documents at the same time. So you can ask something like, summarize what's been discussed about a certain project across my emails, then research best practices for similar initiatives. And Claude can handle both the internal and external research in one go. If you're on a team or enterprise plan, there's another great feature worth knowing about called Enterprise Search. You've just seen how research can search across the web and your connected integrations. Enterprise Search does something similar, but it's specifically designed for finding information across your company's internal tools, like Slack conversations, emails, SharePoint documents, Google Drive files, or meeting notes, all from within your Claude chat. Think of it as a pre-built project for your whole organization. Your admin connects your company's tools, and you authenticate with your own accounts. Then you've got a dedicated Ask Your Org project sitting in your sidebar ready to go. This is great for the kind of questions you'd normally have to message someone for or spend 20 minutes hunting through Slack for. Things like, what's our remote work policy? Or what were the key decisions from last week's leadership meeting? Or how does our onboarding process work? If your organization has this set up, it's worth trying. And if you don't see it in the sidebar, check with your admin.